What up? Anyway guys, how's it going? It's your fellow Captain Cow here yet the fuck again. And in this video tutorial I want to teach you how to make these motherfucking Hellfire shotguns. And overall it took me about a week to complete. It is not a very complicated process. All it is PVC and foam. That's basically the gist of it. What you're gonna need is basically 1-inch PVC. This is basically the skeleton of Reaper's gun. And a 1-inch coupling, as well as 90-degree and end cap. So you're gonna need 4 couplings and 2 40 to 45 degrees and 2 end caps. I was originally gonna go with 1 1/4 inch, but I found out that shit's heavy as fuck. I mean, you could do it 1/4 and 1 inch, 1 inch and 1/4. I mean, but you know, it's heavy as fuck. So that's what I found out as well. If you guys want to know the precise measurements, both barrels are 15 inches and the handle is 5 inches. So in total that is 19 inches. And I think that's a pretty, you know, decent size for a Reaper cosplay. But yeah, I put this little bit of foam there for my finger to rest, because having your finger lay on PVC is not the most pleasant thing. And if you have to carry these all over the clown floor, yeah, your finger's gonna be bleeding. Anywho, just sit back, relax. You know, you learn from my mistakes. I'm learning as I'm doing this. So this is actually my first gun that I'm ever gonna build ever in my whole cosplaying thing, because I'm not really one to build. I mean, a quick example could be my guitar from my Marceline axe. It's well, I had a friend make it, and yeah. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay, so some things you're gonna need, which are completely, which I'm gonna say which are needed and which are optional. But of course, the first thing you're gonna need is your template. You want to go off your template. I will probably leave a Reddit link of where I use my exact template that I used, and it's gonna be a little bit different because you have to blow it up, and yeah. So you have to follow your template, print it out. I mean, I originally was not gonna do a template and be like, you know what, I'm gonna just follow it like that. But I was a fucking dumbass, and I listened to Chips. You always listen to your multi-chance guys. You always listen to them because you never fucking know. So you print out your template, and this is needed for sure. I printed out 2 just in case. This is also like my measurements of what I was gonna do to the gun. Yeah, this is the actual one from Overwatch, from Blizzard, that they provided in their website of all their Overwatch characters and their designs for, you know, for cosplay purposes. Another thing you guys are gonna need, you know, I use cardboard. You can use foam, whatever. Pick your poison, basically. And obviously a razor blade. This is a industrial, you know, hardware for fucking construction razor blade. Like, this is meant to, like, you know, cut through fucking drywall and shit. So this is pretty sharp. Optional Dremel, because you never know, to make like fine details. I mean, you could just do it like that, but I personally want to make it look a little bit realistic, to the point where the fucking security guards are gonna be like, what you got there? What you got there? The PVC pipe? Okay, carry on, sir. And while you're doing it, like, literally just have your favorite K-pop artist in the background. Mine has to be twice, because, you know, twice is fucking amazing. And also BTS a little bit. It was a big fan. In all seriousness, just work with what you got. Try not to spend too much money. This was about, I say, like around $10, maybe even less. Foam, I already had it due to a previous project. Foam could run you anywhere from around $10 to $20, depending on what it is and where you get it from. So yeah. And cardboard, basically free. Just order something off of fucking Amazon. There you go. Get a fucking box from fucking Costco of fucking Cheetos, and then get all the Cheetos because, you know, reasons, and then use that as your template. Just want to go on the record by showing how much detail you could get by just drumbling. Then again, it is completely optional. The only downside is that you do get like fucking pieces of fucking shit all over the fucking floor. Not over yourself, but what can you do? And another tip, if you guys are gonna use this sanding attachment or whatever, change your shit off. Like, change this a lot often. It'll make your your day a lot better. I know I haven't changed it is because I don't know. I have problems, guys. Not really, but in all seriousness, be sure to replace this often. And now I'm gonna get into the little nooks and crannies and shit of how I can do the details. I'll be doing that with the X-Acto or the I don't know. But yeah, literally look at that. My hand's not supposed to be that black. It's because fucking better, all better, Callie. But now I'm itchy. Ah! Not really. We're like, take off your bracelet then. I don't want it to. Not really. But in all seriousness, if you do not have enough money to buy a Dremel, another option could be to actually carve it out. It is a little bit harder to do, or just leave it like that. I mean, it doesn't have to be 100% perfect. But if you do have the tools, like how I do with the Dremel, knife and hot glue, by all fucking means, go for it. But yeah, if you don't have it, don't use it, and don't spend money. Unless if you absolutely want to. I mean, I'm not one to judge if you do. I mean, it's your money. You spend it. It's your money. You need it now. For lines is I'm basically because the template has a line. So what I'm basically gonna do is line it up to the best of my ability. Now that I double it, I should have done it before. Fuck. You see, we're learning here, guys. We're learning. You just bring it a little bit down. You grab your pen, marker, writing utensil. That I don't know where I left anymore. Oh, why does nothing work? Why can't I find it? Now that I spent like 5-7 couple of fucking hours looking for the fucking pen. Jesus effing Christ. Now what you're gonna do is right here on the little lines where it bends, I'm just gonna mark that off. And then with the ruler, yardstick, a fucking gift card to a fucking Hot Topic that you don't even go to anymore, something like a Pokemon ruler, trace it out. Trace it out as perfectly as possible. Make Death the Kid proud. Make all the Reapers proud. So now that you cut out your lines, well, not really cut, you've marked your lines with your pen, marker, whatever it is, use your knife, cutting utensil, whatever the fuck it may be. Gently cut like the first few layers of the foam. Gently. Don't go crazy here. You don't have to add too much pressure. Try and trace out the design onto the gun. If you have the reference picture, make sure to look at it and do that, and then it should look something like that. For this top part, the little diamond part, whatever, what I did is I basically traced it out, of course, and then just carefully cut two sides. Make sure they're symmetrical, then cut the other two sides. And after that, what you could do to make it pop out even more, do back pop. Grab a lighter, heater gun, something very hot. Your fucking girlfriend, a fucking Jisoo from Blackpink that won't notice you. No, but in all seriousness, just add a bit of heat to it. It's gonna expand and it's gonna pop out a little bit more, and that'll let you be able to cut even more. Cause it basically is gonna expand. The fuck was let it expand and allowing you to cut even more, and that'll basically pop out in a sense. There you go. That's what it should look like. But yeah, once you have this here, do not worry about this too much. I mean, you could do it right now, but I'm not gonna really worry about it. I mean, fuck it, why not? Just start cutting away. Why not? I fucked up with the Dremel, so might as well, learn as I go, I guess. So then once you're done here, start cutting away at this little piece right here, like the little three notches. So guys, I kind of fucked up. Don't do this with your Dremel. Do it with your fucking knife, because you're gonna cry. And yeah. But I make these mistakes so you guys don't have to. So once you're finished cutting your template, what I did, and I barely realized that you did not have to fucking do this. I'm just like, why did I do this? The fuck you do? The point is, I cut the little bit of groove right here. That's just to make it a little bit more flexible. The reason I did that is, so it can flex. I also cut these. You don't have to do these at this point. I fucked up, but in the best kind of way. You'll see why. So I fucked up in the best kind of way because now that you have your second overlay, you basically cut it out from the original one, or you put 2 copies, cut it out, and cut out the foam and everything, and then you do your inserts or your overlay, if you will. So this is the overlay of the big shotgun that has a little fucking design. This was probably kind of hard. I mean, you do have to really take your time with the razor blade. And yeah, this one I kind of fucked up. I don't know if you can see that. That's way too fucking big to be a fucking hole like that. Okay, so once you're finished with this, what you want to do is what I'm using to put on the top is basically a fucking paint stir. You can find it around like Home Depot. While you're out there, just go like fucking take fucking 9 of them and just leave. The reason for that is because I guess they're kind of free, or I think they're starting to pay for it. I don't know. I mean, where the Home Depot I went to was kind of free, but I just basically took it and I basically tried to line these 2 plates as best as my ability, and then I just hot glued it. You can work with whatever type of glue. I just personally find hot glue to be the best, because if you fuck up, just add a bit more hot glue and there you go. Hot glue will save lives and also burn the shit out of you, so be careful. Alright guys, so after you've done... Wait, hold up my boy, I know what you're thinking. Cowie, why are you putting on top of the trash can? That's illegal, that's shut the fuck up. Beveling the edges and adding all the details, what you want to do is add plastic dip. This is plastic dip. The cap's turned off, that's the cap's chewed off because I dropped it, I ran out. But I barely had enough to cover the entire surface. Then afterwards, I basically plastic dipped this side of the gun, and the PVC I didn't bother because I don't really care. And then I used regular spray paint. This is glossy enamel for like wood, or I don't know what the fuck this is for, but this is the only spray paint I had, and I basically taped off the edges because the edges are supposed to be silver, and I basically spray painted it all black. And that's basically what you have to do. And afterwards you just arm it, and then paint this silver, and paint like bits of the guns that are silver. Like this is silver, this part's silver, all of this is silver, but that barrel is supposed to stay black. So stay tuned, and we'll do it. After you guys are done using the plastic dip and the black spray paint, you want to go ahead and use your silver spray paint. You can use whatever spray paint you want. I use the metallic bright reflective finish for a shiny finish. Emphasis on shiny. And not freaking fracking bad. This is overall, the black was, I believe, 3 coats, and the silver is 2. So then after all of that, I'm gonna Mod Podge it. By the way, little tip, I don't know if you guys can see the little detail. Don't be a dumbass like me and fucking use this type of Mod Podge to fucking seal it. Use the actual liquid bottle Mod Podge. I actually have that, but I was being a dumbass and I used this. This is okay for this. I did try it on this. It didn't eat away my material. However, I have had that if I use this, the Mod Podge, on the material, it would eat away at the material. So, I mean, pick your poison. But I decided to use it like that, and voila, there we go. Up next is going to be just adding little details, and then assemble it, and then we'll be done. And yeah, this is the end product. I pretty am amazed of how it came out. But yeah, overall it took me about a week to complete. It's not a difficult process whatsoever, considering that this is my first gun ever built for cosplay. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to subscribe, like it, share it with your family and friends. Also, you can catch me on Twitch. I'm mostly a Twitch streamer now. I stream on twitch.tv/CaptainCowie, so you can catch me there. I'm starting to stream every day from 8 p.m. all the way till midnight, possibly a little bit longer depending on how I feel. But other than that, y'all have yourself a nice day. Keep fucking reaping on.